All right, guys, welcome. So we're back with some more State of Decay 2. As you guys know, the mod that we're currently running is the Plate of Dismay mod. I do have it linked in the description below, so if you guys want to check it out, kind of get an idea of what's in the mod, if this is maybe your first time watching the stream. This is episode 3 of an ongoing series, so if you guys are interested in seeing how this has kind of worked from the beginning, make sure you guys go back, check out the first couple episodes. But this mod is designed to be, it's a lethal zone mod, so it takes lethal zone and makes it way, way harder. Just to give you guys an understanding. I'm not going to get into detail because it's episode 3, but again, if you guys are interested in all the mod details, you can check it out in the description. But again, thank you and welcome back. I hope everybody's having a good day. And my question to you guys is, do you think you would survive this mod? I'm obviously hanging in there. We're hanging in there a lot better than I thought I would initially.
I have another task for you. Details forthcoming.
But we're back, guys. Now, last episode, we got a good bit done. I was able to clear the 2 play carts. I was able to get ourselves a new base. We were able to clear out all the infestations because we did have some infestations building up. Now, we do have a Fuel the Plague that popped up here, and it's made the area really dangerous. Fuel the Plagues, I've actually lost quite a few survivors trying to kill these plague carts. It's they're very dangerous because the zombies explode, and yeah, it's rough, guys. It's rough. Dark Corner with the 43. I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a good day today. All right, so we have a plan. Some of you guys might not agree with said plan, but we got to do what we got to do, chat. We need medicine. We need medicine, something fierce. So we're going to go around. I can get meds here. We're also talking about grabbing some food. So we're going to go on our little loop that we were talking about. I'm going to grab some medicine. I'm going to grab some food. We're going to get some stamina items crafted up. I don't even know if I was going to, I would like to get up in here and maybe try to get meds, but that's pretty deep into the Fuel the Plague territory. So I'm not exactly sure if we're going to do that, but let's go ahead. Let's swap survivors, get out there and get this mission going. So we got lots of resources we got to gain today, but Bryson here is going to become our sacrifice for the day. We're going to be sacrificing them to the gods.
Our 2 groups are probably better off teaming up than working alone.
But on his way out, because we were going to kick him out of the community, but my thing is if I'm going to get rid of a survivor, I don't just like get rid of them. I feel like that's a waste. I'd rather their leaving be a benefit for the group. So that's why usually my survivors leave in a blaze of glory. Okay. That should be fine. Probably should throw a repair kit on this, but the problem is the engine's in good shape, or the engine's the only thing in bad shape. It's got doors. We'll throw a repair kit in the truck. But I'm not going to use it right now. Not unless I need it. We're going to use it if we need it. Okay, so first things first, let's head into town. Let's, I was thinking about grabbing some more 45, just in case. When was the last corner office front? I hate that base. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while. Airborne, how you been though, man? It's so good to see you, dude.
Anyone wants to trade? We got the goods.
Let me see what kind of trader it is. Ammo trader. Not bad. Not bad. I really can't afford to buy anything right now, though. And we don't really need ammo. We have actually a pretty good bit of a base ammo. Yeah, car's just smoking. Not enough to invest a kit onto it right now. The corner office base location is great, but the actual base layout is horrible. The horde pathing is terrible. They actually had a community. Well, I showcased it a little bit. The almost community wipe I had there.
This might clear up.
Brother Tail, dude, seriously, thank you so much for the 5, dude. I appreciate you, man. Heard a screamer. Hello, Pearl.
I bet that feral could outrun me.
I don't even know if I should, like, waste my own ammo on this thing right now. Kind of just let the enclave deal with it. Because we're in plague territory. If I kill it, it is going to count towards... Yeah, we'll just let them kill it. They're teaming it pretty good. Oh, leave me the fuck alone, bro. I'm just watching.
You've probably heard rumors about a secret government hiding in Cheyenne Mountain. Red Talon has thoroughly investigated that location.
Yeah, bro, getting your ass
Things in
kicked.
there are Zeds.
Yeah, he's getting his gummy flicked. Bro, stop being a bitch. Fight. There you go. Holy crap. The mod is in the description. For any of you guys that are wondering what the mod is, it's in the description. All right, we're good. Here we get some medicine.
Hey, not bad.
I'm back on my feet and ready to kick ass.
Let me actually get somebody.
Getting myself checked out might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, Dexter. The thing is I'm not trying to come across as like an asshole or like like I don't care what you're asking. The thing is we're like episode 3 into the series, and I know a lot of people this is going to probably be their first time showing up. But the reason why I put the mod in the description, because I would have to literally every 10 minutes somebody comes in new that's not watched the stream yet, or this is their first time here, and if I would be answering that question the whole, just on repeat, just repeating myself over and over and over, and it's not a short answer, it's a very long-winded answer. So that's why I tell people, just go in the description, click on the mod and read the patch notes of the mod yourself, because I would be repeating myself time and time and time again, over and over and over, just because, you know, constantly people are asking, what's the mod, what's the mod, what's the mod? The mod's name is Plate of Dismay. But yeah, if you want a full breakdown of what is in the mod and what it, like, you know, it'd be better, you'd get a better understanding anyways if you read, because I'm illiterate. And but yeah, if you click on it, there's a nice breakdown on Nexus that'll tell you everything. But yeah, I don't want to, I just wanted you to know I wasn't trying to be a jerk, man, because it's just, yeah, I get to repeat myself enough. So I think from the Tartan Mart down here too, we should be able to get medicine and food, unless I already hit it.
Most
I think
scavengers focus on
I
big
might have
items.
already hit it.
If we stock up on small comforts, it'll add up when we need to trade.
Okay, so we got a food place down here on the left we're gonna hit. So yeah, this is the food and meds run. Yeah, it says it makes shotguns stronger. I haven't really put that to the test, so I don't really know how that works. Because damage numbers don't really matter in this game until it comes to juggernauts and plague hearts. The only time damage really matters. So if they buffed a shotgun, like generally shotguns will one-shot a zombie regardless. So the only thing I could think is maybe shotguns are more effective against plague hearts and jugs in this mod. But Robert, I only punched one grandma, you know? Like, that's the thing is I punched one grandma, but I'm treated like I'm like a serial granny puncher or something like that. You know what I mean?
Underwhelming.
So I defend myself in that case because it's like, you know, the world's out here treating me like I'm just going around beating everybody's grandma's ass. And it's like, dude, I punched one granny, dude. One.
Anybody over there want to get their hands dirty?
Plague sampler. Who is that? So that'll get us a new enclave on the map. And they're in a good spot too, going up north.
You guys are gonna love the crap I just dropped off.
I might bring them some plague samples, Chad. We have a few, and I think for that mission it's gonna require us to give them 5. Build up another trade partner on the map. Now, the only thing is I didn't bring extra gas. We should have enough gas to do this trip. No, we're going to have to get some fuel. There is a gas station down here that hopefully we can get some fuel out of. I don't know if I already hit it. But if I want to pull this full round robin that I have planned, we're going to need more fuel for sure. My boy Crane, dude. What's up, man? Brian punches Grant. What? Chat, listen, I actually watched Crane slap the shit out of an old lady IRL at trade night. Like, I poked an old lady in the eye in real life. Crane slapped her, dude. No fuel, unfortunately. We already hit the Tartan Mart. That kind of sucks. There is some sheds and stuff around here that we can maybe try to see if we can get some fuel. I was kind of banking on this spot though, but we already looted it, which kind of sucks. Yeah, our meds are getting dangerously low now. I generally don't mess around with like medical farms, but it's getting a little tight around here, chat. Laid back with the super chat. Nah, dude, listen. I did wear my granny punching shirt the other day though. That like this shirt you guys see me wearing in public. You guys Crane because I wore it to trade night that night. I did wear that shirt in public. And the old lady at the bank read it and she didn't say anything. She just kind of looked at me. But I think she knew, like, you know, when you see someone wearing a granny punching shirt, it kind of just, she just knew. She was like, oh, okay. See, chat, I would never put something on the website that I wouldn't dare wear myself. So it's like, if I have a piece of merch up, just know that it's Brian Menard approved. Okay. It's tested. It's been publicly tested by yours truly. That's food. Those shirts should be available, guys. Yeah, are they up on the site right now on my my merch store? If you guys do want the Granny Punching Academy shirt, yeah, that should be up on there.
I think I found everything I'm gonna.
If there is an issue, let me know, and I have to have Crystal, because she's the one that set all that up, so I'd have to have her check it. Josh, I'm doing good today, brother. Doing good. We're trying to get some gas and stuff right now so we can make the full trip. But it's about to get dark. Poking our toes into regular t-shirt. All sizes are out of stock and all colors. Give me one sec, guys. Mickey, I appreciate you. I'm your favorite State of Decay YouTuber. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, this will be the only stream I do tonight. I had family from out of town come and visit today, so we're starting a little. We started a bit late. Yeah, I'll figure the whole out of stock thing out right now. I don't know if. It's been a while since, because I don't sell merch. I don't promote merch. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. I never even logged on to that website. We might have had a log on and change like a shirt. I don't know. I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask this Crystal, because I'm going to have her check it. Balti, how you doing? We got a feral over at the gun shop. This shed here might have... Oh, actually, I think there's gas over in this area, too. Yeah, so I'm gonna look in, so I'll get it squared away for you guys. Yeah, right here. Damn, hell yeah. Joser, what's up, brother? How you doing? Oh, did you see my message? Oh, I was telling you come. So people are logging onto the merch site, and they're saying that the Granny Puncher shirt says out of stock or coming. I know we haven't logged on there in a while, so I was gonna see if you could go on there and see what's. All right. Yeah, she's gonna check it, guys. She'll check the back end because like I said she's the one that sets all that stuff up. So she's gonna check it and see what's going on. Okay, it sucks though. No gas. We could check over to the barrier shed over here. Might be able to get some fuel here. Joseph, I really appreciate that, man. I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the content, though, bro. Sounds like there's a horde pathing behind us.
That nearby plague heart means there's no real security here.
Yes. Check this box here, but generally State of Decay, the cool thing about State of Decay is the loot containers are very
I guess that's worth something.
like if you see a gas can, you know, you're bound to find gas in it. Like you're not going to find gas in a vending machine or anything random like that. The loot's pretty spot on. We're gonna have to hit one of these bigger warehouses, see if we can get some fuel out of there. I've never found snacks in a gas can. Early days of State of Decay 2, you could get the snack can, or the gas can snacks. That was. I think they patched that though. I get parts a lot. You get parts out of the gas can. Ah, nice. So we can get a full-blown fuel ruck out of this location.
Excellent.
Ooh, what? Wow, that was a huge event right there. But he's got +3 food because one of my community members. That is so clutch. Let's see. Shows her, holy shit, brother, man. You know I appreciate you, dude, with the huge super chat. I swear, watching you play State of Decay makes me want to jump back and kill some plague hearts. I hope you and the family are doing good, brother. Can't wait to see you play State of Decay 2. I can't wait for it either, man. I can't wait for it either. Yeah, you do see it low. It does seem like you do get a lot of parts in this mod. Not enough, though. We're still only at like 200 and something parts. Seems like we hit 200 parts and just have not been able to go above 200. I will grab the molly. I wish I had an outpost down in this area, but just a little drop spot. Get this up to level 2 yet? No, we haven't. Hey, Brian, what do I? Listen, dude, that is a really good habit to get in because the thing is I've had people who are not, you know, newer to the game messaging me all the time, and people would say, hey, man, I'm especially early on, people would say, hey, dude, I'm having a really hard time getting parts. Yeah, I left something unsearched, but it's just a ruck container. It's not going to have a gas can in it. And I don't want the fuel ruck. I just want a gas can. But I've had people message me and say, hey, dude, I am having a really hard time finding parts. What can I do to get parts? And some of you guys might be the same way. Like, dude, yeah, I have a rough time getting parts. What's going on? One of the things I tell people is you have to break down stuff, especially if you're playing on Lethal Zone. You need to break your weapons down. So these people that are complaining that they don't have parts, I take a look in their storage locker and they have 174 different, I will grab these mats though. They'll have 174 freaking melee weapons, 200 guns. And you know, I'm like, dude, you gotta break this shit down, dude. What are you doing? Like, you can't just sit here and I do want that repair kit too. I was like, you can't just sit here and have, you know, 30 light crossbows, and it's like, bro, break these down. You only need.
That's a lot of nothing.
Your people can only shoot one gun at a time. So I usually will keep a set of guns for my people to use, but at the end of the day, like, you don't need 30 guns. You know, you don't need 50 guns unless you're trying to collect. You know, then go ahead. You know, if this is like a collecting community. But you don't need 10 of the same gun. You don't need 20 of the same crossbow. Break them down for parts. And I promise you, go skim through your locker right now, break down all the stuff that you don't really need, you will be swimming in parts. Instantly. I guarantee most of you guys will jump up to freaking 1,000 parts. And if you have a salvage furnace, make sure you have your salvage furnace installed in one of your facilities. That way you get the extra parts. So increase your parts by like 30%. So you add salvage furnace, you'll have 2,000 plus parts. It's really, really good. Okay, so this kind of sucks. No fuel. I don't want to. There's another gas station on this side of town that we could check. So I think we'll be okay. We should have more than enough fuel to get over there. I'm a little worried about on space though. Right now my storage is not great. Unless it's a Sweet Skull store. No. See, Brian, what do I? You gotta break that bitch down, dude. You can only swing one at a time. Unless you want to equip every single one of your survivors with one, then so be it. But they better be on their backs. They better not be in your locker. Now, there was a feral over here to my right. Just gotta keep that in mind. He might have walked over here, so we just gotta be ready to get jumped by a feral. But Sweet Skull Sword's a horror. Oh no. Yeah, the Sweet Skull Sword's a horrible melee weapon. It's heavy. Very, very heavy. You want like the Bastard of Bellowwood. It looks cool. It is a cool weapon, but it is not all that great. Hoping that we can get out of here without that juggy.
I need a break. Wandering around in plague territory might be a bad idea.
Actually, no, we'll just stick to the plan. We'll stick to the plan. There's a gas station,
Someone
so.
better be listening, because I'm in deep shit out here.
Somebody's in trouble.
The Bachelor of Bellowoods, at least at one point, was the best bladed weapon in the game. It's ridiculous damage. It's really small, really light, really fast weapon. Crappy thing is I can't even seed. I don't have a gardener, guys. So when we go to replace our,
I guess that's worth something.
when we go to replace Bruce or whatever his name is, I already forgot. It's Bryson. His name is Bryson. I was thinking about getting a red talon, but I still think I want to get a gut packing red talon. The mod's been treating me good. I've been I found a pretty solid strat for eliminating plague hearts. The mod author actually has been, I don't know if he's been watching the whole series, but he's seen what I did with the plague hearts, and he said that I think he was just kidding, but he was like, in the next mod update, he's gonna nerf boom boxes and firecrackers. I was like, why, dude?
Hello to all the citizens of Trumbull Valley. This is Lily Ritter with the network. I'm reaching out because I'm worried about my friend Ray Santos. He hasn't been answering his radio, and I'm getting a little worried.
We'll come back down.
I'm sure it's nothing, but I'd appreciate it if someone could check and make sure everything is okay.
Well, the thing is I don't even think it's not that the mod's not hard enough. It's really hard to counter every strategy. You know what I mean? Because eventually, then you get into the realms of over tuning. So it's like most problems in the world have a solution, and that's how I like approach State of Decay. Is I'll always try to approach a situation with some kind of solution, and if that's the case, like you could counter almost anything. You know what I mean? So my thing with the play cards is I'm just gonna keep the zombies off of me and distracted while I kill it. You know, that's a really hard strategy to counter. Like, how do you counter distraction without messing up other systems? You know what I mean? Because it's just makes sense. You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna keep that in there. I still think I might roll up and deliver these samples to that enclave just so we get them as our friends. Do you see it? Would you have to reselect shirts or something? Oh, did we not do anything for so long? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't really fiddled with the merch site in so long, guys. None of our stuff is up to date. So you couldn't even buy anything if you wanted to. So we're gonna put... We'll fill her up. Yeah, when it comes to distraction items, so in the lower difficulties, actually, the game, like, you can like have zombies on you and throw a distraction item, and the zombie will still go to the distraction item. How does it do that? Hold on one sec, chat. Hey, Porterhouse, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I appreciate you, brother. How you doing tonight? Everybody receives a membership. Welcome to the fam. All right, let's go deliver these samples real quick before we head back down south. Actually, we're going to push all the way north. I can get a bunch of meds. Yeah, there's a bunch of bathrooms up at the campgrounds. And there's no play carts up in that area, so it'll be real simple.
Got zombies.
Let them do their thing. Oh, it's only 3.
Oh, hey there.
I appreciate that.
Nice 100 influence.
It's no big deal.
Let me see what they have for sale. Let's actually see what these guys have. So plumbing.
Hi.
No fifth. Nell is looking good, chat. We could turn Nell into a mechanic.
Always glad to see you. Hello there.
Lit. Horrible.
Good to see you.
Shall we do some business?
Sure, I guess so.
They do have meds. We're not going to waste any money on that, though. On our way down, if we really just, like, horribly fail at getting meds up north, we can buy that bag on our way back south, but I think we'll be okay. I think we should be able to pull a bunch. We could do a gardener, too. Yeah. That's true. And I could save... I don't know. Yeah, gardener would definitely be more useful than mechanic. But the mechanic will allow us to make repair kits for vehicles. Yeah, Nell had some high health, so I think she has a pretty good... It's good. All right, guys. Oh, and we got an ambulance. We're gonna swap out a vehicle for that later on. I want to see if there's any first aid kits in it. Chat, the wifey just said that the merch site should be good to go now. So if you guys want to go and check out the Granny Punching merch, I will be we will be updating the merch site too with some new designs, probably some noodle slurping merch. For all my noodle slurpers in the chat. Might get some gummy flicking merch on there. You know, for the weird people, I mean, maybe we can get some gooey sniffing merch, but I don't know how I feel about you gooey sniffers. I feel like sniffing gooeys is kind of weird. Oh, there it is. This is why I love this chat. So yeah, you get freaking and we got a mess. We got 2 first aid kits out of the ambulance, and they got awesome storage. Like, look at all that damn storage, guys. So we're coming back for this bad boy. Spider Tech. I know, guys, that my thing is I like to tell you guys, I just don't want to be pushing anything on you guys. It's just not my style. Good grab.
I need a break.
So in a moment like this where I need to get out of here, I didn't have the car pushed all the way up against something. That's why they were able to jump on the front. So Plague Heart stirred, but we're good. Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, only one left.
You sure we can trust these people, Doc?
Isabella vets everyone coming into the valley. If she's not worried, we shouldn't be either.
Materials. So we'll grab the mats and medicine. That's what we're here for. No, mod doesn't increase night. The thing about nighttime is it's almost a mind
Maybe I
thing.
take a little break before I get sick and die.
The thing is State of Decay is broken up into 90-minute day cycles. So you get 45 minutes a day, 45 minutes at night. But the thing is daytime shares dusk and dawn. So as soon as dusk happens and it's starting to get light outside, that's considered daytime, even though it's still dark. And then you have dusk, where it's starting to get so there's always points where there is more dark, you know, instead of pure just sunlight. So that's why it's kind of like a little mind trip. Like, it's gonna feel like it's night more than it's day, but realistically it's 45 minutes. I don't know, I don't think the mod changes that, but I didn't see anything in the mod notes at least. Who wants food? Yeah, they're in a bad spot. Sorry, dude. So that's one bag already. Go up here, check these little bathrooms. So she got plagued pretty bad. I'm gonna bring I have a car that we can drive up here and switch out with the ambulance. so it's not a big deal. Bring a gas can up with us, fuel it up. I'd grab it right now, but I'd have to abandon my truck. Who knows? We'll see what kind of loot we have around here. If the loot's good enough, I'll just come back for the truck later. She's starting to get tired though. What map would I recommend for beginners? I'd say any of the initial 3 maps are ideal. Providence Ridge is a really good map for beginners. That's a lot of zombies.
Can't let it get back up. Could be worse.
The grab and push. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pioneer and like, you know, pump my chest, but I'd never seen anybody do it before, until I started doing it, and it's because it's really good. It's a really effective way to fight. But the reason why I started doing the grab and push is because I actually started a crafting only playthrough in State of Decay, and I had a knife. And when you have a knife, it's really hard to fight zombies and kill them effectively with the knife. So what I had to do is I had to find a way, how can I fight a group of zombies with a knife? And that's when I started, like, I forgot how it happened, but I started grabbing the zombies and throwing them into each other, because I noticed if you get the zombies on the ground, you can kill them with the knife instantly. It's an instant kill when they're on the ground. So I was like, oh, this is really cool. So that's when I started doing it. I started pushing the zombies, knocking them all down, and then you go through and just kill them all while they're on the ground, and I would just keep rinse and repeat. And that's why I started doing it. And then it kind of started, more and more people started seeing it, and more people started doing it. But that's why I started doing it.
Let's rest. That smells nasty.
I think those might be I think these are just 2 cabins. We'll go check. I could not tell you the original buttons because I remapped my keys. So for me, it's like I push my mouse button to grab them, and then space bar to push. See if any of these, I think these are all. Nope, one's right there is a bathroom. Awesome. Yeah, this was a pretty solid out, and two rucks so far. We gotta watch our stamina. She literally is cooked on stam.
Looks good.
All right.
No more zombies.
Blake, how you doing? Playing on a controller is like, yeah, I did a playthrough where I played State of Decay on a controller. I don't mind. Like, my thing is I don't mind a controller when it comes to everything else in the game other than shooting. So, like, I just play like a melee, like a primarily a melee playthrough when I use a controller. Because I hate trying to aim with thumbstick. 3 bags of medicine. There's a fuel can there. That was a really, really solid outing. All right, so we're gonna get back to base. I might come up here for the ambulance, but we might do that later on. Yeah, so you can grab him and push a zombie into a wall, but you have to walk. You have to have him right up against the wall, and it will insta-kill him. It's effective with armored zombies, but at the same time, I'd rather just still throw them on the ground and kill them that way. It's faster. Unless you're just right up against the wall, then yeah, just turn and crush their heads. But if you just push them into a wall from a distance, it doesn't kill them. I've had it happen sometimes where like you'll push a zombie and it'll fall into a car and like die, but it's not like guaranteed every time. It's like every now and again it'll happen. So medicine's looking good. Food is looking solid. All of our resources, minus materials, because we need to still build up that computers or our command center. We got to get that up to rank 2. There was materials down here. I believe there was 2 bags actually, but with this situation blocking off the bridge, I'd have to drive all the way through town to get the car in like a respectable parked spot so we can run rucks. Because trying to run rucks from here to here, it's possible. It's just going to be tedious, time consuming, and eventually dangerous, depending on what we run into. So, well, also driving through town here, all this whole distance, the chances of us bumping into a screamer
before I get sick and die
in the car is quite high, and setting off a plague cart. I don't want to wake up a plague cart down here. It's just, we don't want that problem right now. Marshall is somewhere we just want to keep it as peaceful as we can.
Twain here. Our leader, Lily Ritter, is taking a downturn. We're taking her to a medical facility that might be able to help, but time's not on our side. I don't really feel like talking right now. Keep the faith.
Barn actually might be a solid loot spot. We're gonna swap her out though. She needs a rest.
home sweet whatever.
Damn, Blake, getting a plague survivor is huge, dude. Yeah, that's it. That feels good, man. We got one at the beginning of our last playthrough, so when we were messing around in Nightmare Zone. It was awesome.
Can't get much farther without someone leading us.
I love Bangernomics shirt. Nah, dude. Bangernomics makes me want to fight people. Running into the zombies damages the shit out of your car. That's how you blow your vehicles up. So that's why you see me going around them. Damn, Hoop Dog, you lost a no brakesman. Ah, that sucks, dude. I've never even found one. Never even found no brakes. Do I ship shirts? Valence, so I don't ship the shirts personally. It's all done through a website. So you could check the site and see if they ship overseas. I'm not exactly sure. Valentine, does any of my overseas peeps know if they ship those over there? So we should be good with that. All right, we should be good. Got big hopes for the shed. Food, ruck. We'll get it later. Yeah, we played Heavy Rain. I gotta play through it on the channel. Yeah, you go to my playlist and scroll.
God, I am so sick of plague zombies.
I got a lot of games. We've played hundreds of different games on the channel so far. Screamers in the building. So.
Oh, hey. This should be good.
Oh, Porterhouse, dude, with the huge... On top of the gifted members, dude, also dropping a huge super chat. Can we get a Cardukin? Cardukin is such a freaking bomb. I haven't... You know they got rid of that in this mod, Porterhouse? That was one of the nerfs.
Oh,
Dude,
this
seriously,
again.
thank you so much for that. That is huge, brother.
That worked.
Good chance that screamer heard the tussle. Might make his way over here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, you can't kill juggernauts with the cars, and he also buffed juggernauts. Made him faster, stronger.
Oh, this might be useful.
Love to see how you react to a game like Rue Valley or Disco Asylum. I've never even heard of those. Yeah, Scott, Heavy Rain was good. Heavy Rain was really good. Do you think it's good to teach your plague survivor to learn to cook? I probably personally wouldn't invest cooking book into a blood plague survivor. I would, whatever your blood plague survivor is going to be, you want to make sure it's something that you will always need in every playthrough, that will benefit the community like huge. Like now, obviously cooking, I find to be important, but some people do playthroughs without even using cooking, period. I personally would not, I probably wouldn't invest cooking into a blood plague survivor.
I think I've searched everywhere I can. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, something like hygiene would be huge. Because then they have, they can give your whole community plague resistance. Just copped a Granny Puncher sweater. Lo, I appreciate that though, for real, man. Yeah, I'm gonna, cause I had one. I had a black Granny Puncher hoodie. I ordered a size. I should have got like an extra large. So I like my hoodies kind of baggy. Get the hell out of here. That's dangerous as fuck right there. We got Juggy. Close to the base. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to lure him off.
Don't breathe any of that.
So I don't. If I would have just drove into my base, he would came to my base, and that's the last thing we want to do is drag a Juggernaut into my base right now. So what we'll do is we'll come over this way. What makes zombies so predictable and easy to work with, chat? Just make noise and they follow it, you know what I mean?
Another perfect supply run by me.
So I think it's time, chat. I think it's time to send Bryson on his mission. I think it's time.
These days, even remembering a good memory hurts so much.
Damn, Bryce. I would like to get at least 1 or 2 play cards done with him
Holding up okay?
before he gives out.
I'm off to...
I'm gonna see if resting up will take care of this.
I might have a safe plan to deal with this.
Get our water turned on. Eats into your food so much. So that should be more than 2. That should be 2 play cards worth of stims that we could use. Yeah, Dim. We're gonna head over to that one because there is a free play card on Trumbull. I just don't know because I think in the mod notes I seen something about him extending the range of the plague smoke. So there is a chance that these plague smoke is going to be it's going to consume that whole little shed, but we could check.
That's damn heavy.
Chat. So it's not like I set Bryson up for failure. We gave him plenty of gear. Okay? Plenty. Bandits have ransacked, are holding on near. We got some bandits on the map, and they're hurting our food supply. So I think when the bandits show up, they cut into one of your... Yep. So daily income from materials and daily income from food is stopped.
Alright, guys, I'm ready to get back in the game.
And this one doesn't go away. You gotta kill him. Shit. All right, well, Bryson's got a job to do. No, I mean, Bryson's got a new job.
I need a break.
The plague hearts are still top priority. I gotta kill them, but I gotta figure out how we're gonna kill them. Guys, all of you guys buying some Granny Puncher merch, you know I appreciate it. Seriously, that means a lot. That really does mean a lot. And I hope you wear it with pride, because I do. I wish I had bloater gas. Yeah, we could deal with them pretty easy if I had bloater gas, but I don't have access to any.
That's a lot of crap to haul around.
So we're gonna go up. We'll check this free plague heart first. We'll see if it's free in the mod. I have a feeling it's not gonna be, but who knows?
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
About as far away from it as we can get. Oh, we're hitting this one first because it's free. You know what? I don't think plague smoke affects you in the car, so realistically, just get in the car. And I think we'll be fine.
Oh, I need a breather.
Dark Cooner, I think it's Printify. I don't remember which one the wife used. So you don't even need to. Yeah, it's bigger, but not enough to encompass this whole area. So you can still get a free heart here. Sticks around for quite a while. Robert, what's going on, dude?
It's time for us to find a town that's not so full of unhelpful assholes.
Now, for those of you guys who might be newer, and you guys will probably see the term boot gang in the chat, it's because early on in the career we used to kick play cards. You can't do it with a heavy weapon, unfortunately, but we would just sit here and kick play cards to death back in the old nightmare days.
I'm sorry, are you hurting? We'll have some more. Fucking thing should learn how to fight. Whose town? Our town.
Didn't have to say it so lame like. Okay, so we're gonna come back for this here. As you guys can see, we didn't really have to utilize any resources. That's why we call it a free play cart. All right, Bryson. Now it's time, chat, for Bryson to actually do his job.
Seems clear for now. With a plague heart around, that won't last. Fire in the hole! Okay, time to get it done. Down to my last one. Yeah, can't do it.
Shit, good grab, dude.
Rest. Almost out of that. Shit, cloud. What's the last of that shit?
Bryson's almost plagued, guys.
Can't take much more. Jesus, save me!
Bryson got killed, chat. It's not how I wanted that to go. Trust me. Trust me, that's not how I wanted that to go. But now we're not in the food predicament anymore, chat. Look at
I've got a rule about
Lead
dating.
back. Thank you
In a zombie
so
apocalypse,
much.
So not worth it.
Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Yeah. So I need to recover my equipment though. Oh, Bryson turned. Yeah, I could see him moving. So Bryson does have some good gear on him. We're gonna try to get up there and recover that. So we do have to get up there and finish that play cart though. Probably make a plague cure now.
Can't catch my breath.
Damn, I swapped to Hershey's. Not the person we should have brought out. Now, Bryson wasn't sentenced to death. No, like, that's not how I wanted that to go, chat. We got grabbed twice because I was being complacent with the firecrackers. I should have, usually what I'll do is I'll put my back up against the wall and I'll swing outward. That way nothing can come up behind me. And I didn't do a good job of that this time around. So Bryson's in the house. So we got grabbed and bit twice, which, as you can see, it was a lot of plague damage. Then we ran outside right into a fucking bloater, which just was the icing on top of the damn cake.
No one empty here. I'll get this home for you. Put it to good use. That's pretty heavy.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for State of Decay 3. Yeah, I got grabbed right as the heart phased. Ran into a bloater. It was just too much plague damage. Not much we could do about it. Unless I was willing to invest a plague cure into Bryson, which I probably would have actually invested a plague cure into Bryson, but so we got to get this heart done though. We got to send somebody back over here to finish the job. It's down 1.5 phases right now.
Wandering around in plague territory might be a bad idea.
figure out how to deal with this crap, and quick.
All right, so with her though, if she gets overwhelmed, we're probably gonna have to bail. I might do up a plague here though, but I'm sitting here thinking, what are the chances that she's gonna get as overly plagued? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna need a lighter load soon.
How many samples do we have? 56. Yeah, we got enough to make a cure. It's gonna eat into our medicine a bit, but we got to get a cure. Just a little extra precaution with her, at least. Oh, Bank, if you've never played State of Decay 2, I mean, I'd definitely play this one before 3. I mean, I'd play 1 also. But you could get away without playing State of Decay 1 for sure. Like, there's just kind of some references between the two games, like characters and stuff like that. But gameplay, you're not missing much. You skip the first game.
Fire in the hole! Crap, this is heavy.
And the energy drink didn't last long at all.
Almost out. I can't keep this up. I can do this all day. Yeah, no, that's not a thing.
Did he nerf energy drinks? They last like a few seconds compared to before.
This played hard history. I don't know about you, but I feel safer already. Almost out.
Definitely. I mean, it's a warranted nerf. Stamina's OP as fuck in State of Decay too, so I'm not even mad. I can't be mad about it, Chaz. Energy drinks are very, very overpowered. They're definitely quite balanced now. You got to use a lot more of them, which means you got to use a lot more food resource to make them. I just wasn't I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't see it in the description of the mod either, but you did well though. That was supposed to be the game plan with our boy there, but as you guys seen, sequence of events just didn't line up for him. So we now have this area cleared. We're gonna go get this cleared, and then we're gonna be able to use our freaking radio again. That was one of the priorities we wanted to unlock today, was being able to unlock the radio, because that curveball has been a pain in our butt.
He's gone too soon. Like all the rest.
Oh, Fort Worth, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm super happy that so many people, you know, over the past couple days that we've been playing the State of Decay, have been expressing, you know, like how much they're happy that I'm playing the game again. And that's, I was worried that that was not going to be the case when we started. I was like, man, people are probably gonna be like, bro, you're playing this. I mean, we had a couple people that were saying that, you know, but again, you can't make everybody happy. And it's like, if you're watching my channel and you're one of those people that are like mad that I'm playing State of Decay, bro, it's been a year almost, dude. Like, I've played probably 75 other games. You know, you'll be all right if I play a playthrough of State of Decay, or just don't watch it. You know what I mean? But most people were like happy about it, which is good to see, you know, because I didn't know how it was going to be accepted. All right, so we're going to go clear out this cell tower now. And would like to loot this play cart and this play cart, get all that gear back to base. But I think we're going to do that with the ambulance. So let's go grab that. Only problem is I just put gas in this damn thing. So we're gonna go get that ambulance. Ooh.
Like blood soup.
Yeah, they moved on to State of Decay 3 last year. Like, they stopped all updates for State of Decay 2 and fully committed everything to 3. They haven't announced when State of Decay 3 is coming out yet. We don't know. Damn it, that's gonna stir our heart. Hopefully there's not another one on our way out. So weird. That bug has been in the game since the beginning, but it's only on PC. Where your van, it's either the van, the military truck, ambulance, all the van, every van in the game, and the military truck, when they're damaged, they flicker. So weird. You'll even get to a point where it'll go completely invisible.
Would you be willing to meet with me? I have an opportunity you need to hear about.
We'll see what that trader has too. Yeah, I've played Pal World on the channel. Yeah, Bankroll, you just kill plague hearts when they're necessary. It's, you know, if there's a plague heart in an area that you want to go and start, because the thing is you can't place outposts in areas until you've cleared the plague heart. So generally it's like, oh man, like there's a building over here that I want to claim, like this landmark outpost. In order to claim that, I'll have to kill this heart. So obviously if you want to beat the map and beat the game, you have to kill all the plague hearts anyways. So we're going to head over and beat this. I just want to get a repair kit on this van. Or the ambulance. What could they do for State of Decay 3 except like new map graphics? I don't feel like there's a lot. I mean, there's a. It kind of depends on what because there's you'll hear 1,000,000,000 answers on what they could elevate for the game, and I don't think they need to necessarily reinvent the wheel, Billy, because that's where I feel like some games go wrong is where they completely try to uproot the identity and completely change what the game is. Like there's a reason we all love State of Decay for what makes State of Decay special. And sometimes what you see is you'll see a game that tries to innovate, but in doing so, it takes on properties that kind of kill what made the game special in the first place. And you see that across a lot of games over time. And for State of Decay, it's like, yeah, like what could they really do to make the game better? They could expand on certain systems, like on the bases, enclaves. We know there's going to be plague hearts, so they can maybe expand on the plague mechanics. They can make the infestation mechanics better. They can make, the whole crafting system better. They can build on those fundamental systems that are already in the game, but just make them more fleshed out. Better, deeper, you know what I mean, have a bit more meaning to some of the things we do in the game, and that's kind of the direction they could go. Maybe change up the infected a little bit, make them seem a little bit more interesting, and kind of like that's really where they could go with it. But yeah, like if they just went off into left field and started adding like crazy amounts of stuff to the game that just doesn't belong, then yeah, I think really quickly people would be like, what the hell is this? So they don't need to reinvent the wheel. They could just polish up and add two systems that already exist, and State of Decay 3 will be a phenomenal game, you know what I mean? Okay, gotta watch that, Juggy. Yeah. Because, but the good thing is Undead Labs, when they do a lot of their design decisions, they always have, back in the day, they even with State of Decay 2, State of Decay 1, they've always focused a lot of the things they do for the game on their core audience. Always. They're always focusing on their core audience. Now, obviously, as a game, you want to expand.
This place is cleaned out.
Because if you ever want to be a mainstream studio, obviously you have to appease more than just your core audience. But a lot of what they do, you know, definitely is targeted toward their core. And then it's like they make sure their core is happy, well, and then they'll kind of expand out from there and try to, you know, attract other players. So we'll kind of have to see, though. It's one of those things, guys. We'll kind of have to see the direction they go with certain things. But there it is. That whole time, chat. That's all we had. We were just waiting for that damn curveball to get cleaned up. One of the things I really wanted to seek that I've always had an issue with in State of Decay 2 was, and I've even spoke to the devs about this in the past. One of the issues I've always had with State of Decay 2, and let me know if you guys, any of you guys share the same sentiment, because maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a cold, and I thought this too. It's like, maybe I'm just like a cold-hearted person when it comes to the game. You know, all right, rip Bryson. But I was like, maybe it's just me and not the game. But how do you guys feel about the survivors? So there are survivors in this game. They're all unique by name, skills, traits, things like that. Like the survivors are unique in their own right. You could change their clothes. You could do that kind of stuff. Like the customization is not super top tier, but each individual survivor for the most part is relatively unique in their own right. But for me, like when you look at like the first game, you got like Maya, you got Ed, you got Marcus, you know, like those, the trio, like, or Sam, like all those characters, I had an attachment to those characters. So if like one of them died, it felt really bad because it was like, yo, that was the only Marcus you're going to get. Like he was gone. But for me, when I play State of Decay 2, honestly, right now, minus Bryson, I could not tell you the name. Oh, Alex. Okay. So I don't know why I remembered her name. I could not tell you what this guy's name is. I could not tell you what the other chick's name is because I just don't care. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing they're just faces and traits. Like instead of looking at this person like, oh, this is fucking Darren. It's like, oh, this is, you know, my chemistry guy, or this is my cook, or this is like this person. Like, I don't care about who the character is. They're just a trait, a walking fifth skill for the most part. So I have no attachment to them. So it's like, if this guy dies, it's just like, I'll just replace him with somebody else. You know, I don't, there's nothing that's like, yeah, I want to keep it. You know what I mean? I do have characters that I've had like since my early on playthrough that I have an attachment to, but that's more of just a longevity thing. I've just had the characters around for so long. But outside of that, I just don't have an attachment to any of these characters. They're just walking fifth skills. And it's like, yeah, if they die, I'll just get a new mechanic. I just get a new blank fourth and then just teach them mechanics. No, in this game. No, this game. So I sat there and I think to myself, how could they build a character system that would make me care more about the characters? And outside of just introducing individual characters that are like one-offs, I think it's just a hard system to do. So I don't know. Because I know some of you guys in chat are like, you probably care about some of your characters. So that's why I was like, man, is it just me? Am I just an asshole maybe? Like, I don't know. With the same community. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Bearded, for sure. So that's why I feel like I think it's partly my play style that's the issue, not necessarily the game itself. I could agree to the fact that it's probably because I don't usually roll communities like into the next playthrough. I always play fresh communities. So all of my communities that we do YouTube series are very short-lived. It's just a quick boom, we play through the game, and then I never see those survivors again. Nice. And maybe that's why I do care a bit more about my survivors in my long-term community, because I've been playing with them for almost 100 days. I've been across tons of maps with them. I don't know why I opened that. I was here for the plague.
Hey guys, I found a few things while I was out.
Got a couple mollies.
That's pretty heavy.
I'm just horrible with names in general, chat. Like, it's so embarrassing. Like, there's, and this is a true story. You know me, guys. I like to be real with you guys, but there is hopefully he's not watching the stream. I don't think he watched my content, so we're good. But don't tell him I said this, chat. Even though none of you guys will know who he is, but and let me know if any of you guys have ever been in this situation. And maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm just a fucking piece of shit person, Chad. Listen, so there's a guy that I grew up with. I used to skateboard with him. I remember the other, like him and another kid, we used to skateboard together all the time. I'd see him down and we went to school together. And our mutual friend that me and him share together, his name is Rafael Cordero. Remember his name by heart. So mine and his kids went to school together. Like they go to school together. And we like went out to a school event one day and I met up with him and I'm like, holy shit, I recognized him, his face. I'm like, holy shit, dude, how you been? He's just like, Brian, holy fuck, dude, it's so been, how you been? And I'm like, dude, good, and he like knew my name and everything. Chat, still to this day, okay, I've probably seen this man like 30, 40 times. It's been like 2 years. I still do not know what the fuck his name is. I could not tell you what this man's name is, but he knows my name, chat. So I just been playing it off for like 2 years, chat. I do not know this man's name. It's bad, chat. So it's like, yo, what do you do after this much time? Like, how do you approach this situation? Because I get people all the time, they'll like from school, and they'll be like, oh, what's up? Hey, Brian, what's up, dude? I'm like, hey, how you doing, man? And I recognize their face. I don't know their fucking name, dude. I don't know their name. So it's just like, I just say, hey, what's up, bro? Dude. But yeah, I don't know his name, chat. It bothers. He spoke to my wife too one time, and I was gonna like try to use a strategy and tell Crystal to be, oh, by the way, what's your name? I was gonna have her do it, but then I forgot. But yeah, Chad, that's the life I live, dude. Like, does that make me a bad person? Like, be honest, Chad. Am I a bad person for that? Or is this like common, like human behavior? But it's weird. It's like, yo, how come everybody remembers my name, dude? Like, Chad, there's people I barely even know. They're like, Brian Menard? And I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, remember about from high school? And I'm like, oh, hey, dude, no fucking clue who you are, dude. But obviously I'm not gonna say that, like, 'cause I don't wanna hurt their feelings. But I'm pretty sure his name is easy too. I just don't remember it.
Soup.
Barrel. Why is there so many plague zombies? Is that plague territory still over there? No, it's not. Shit. A lot of zombies over that way. But I noticed, though, it's mainly only with people I went to high school with, because if I see somebody that I served in the military with, I know most of their names, like, verbatim by heart. Like, I just see them, and I'm like, oh, you know. But it's mainly just the people I went to high school with. I don't know their fucking names, dude.
Barely lift this.
But I guess the issue is it's because they seem to know my name so much that it's like, damn, dude, like, I feel like I should know you because you seem to just know the shit out of me, bro. Like, that I feel like that it's wrong that I don't know what your name is. Yeah, the one thing I love about the ambulance, it's got a pretty good mobility. That feral actually might make his way all the way over here.
Your home is a reflection of your priorities. That's as true now as it ever was. If you can't bother to build defenses, don't be surprised if somebody comes knocking.
Into the head.
Got another free.
Shoot it. You got it. There you go. Okay, so I'm really, really happy with how this has turned out so far. The trader is Ecolab. So, how much influence do I have? 13. So the thing that I was thinking, guys, because I wanted to get the landmark outpost, okay? Because if we really want to put like some big moves on killing plague hearts, we need to get some bloater gas. Bloater gas is probably one of the most effective ways to kill plague hearts fast. We do a combination of melee and bloater gas. So I'm sitting here thinking I wanted to get the biochem, but we could go and get the landmark outpost. But the problem with the landmark outpost, it's going to cost 1,000 influence for us to get it. And then I also got to upgrade there's a lot of steps that we need to do to get to that point. So now I'm sitting here thinking, should we just buy the biochem station for 500 more influence? It's only 500 more and I can get it now. Let me see if we could scrounge some stuff up. It's not like there's a huge price disparity between them. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff we could sell.
Where should I put this?
I think we can get the 1500, no problem. Well, Bradley, actually, so my community that I've bonded with and learned the most about over my time playing the game, have the most attachment. You guys would actually be surprised. Was when I did my new player guide to State of Decay 2 on Standard Zone. So I started on Standard Zone. I kind of introduced people to the game. I went through and I did a pretty long playthrough with those characters, and throughout that playthrough, I learned their names, and then I took that same community and I moved them into Trumbull Valley. So it was when this map was first introduced. That was actually the community I brought to Trumbull Valley. I did all the missions with them, all of that stuff. So my first experience with I had a really, really profound experience with that community. And then I moved them into another community that we ended up, I forgot what it was for, but it was another challenge thing I was doing. I brought them over and I did that, and then it ended up turning into like my forever community. So I ended up getting really, really attached to that group. But
Hey, you listening out there?
that was it, you know, minus them. It was like every other community's just been, I just kind of play with them for like a month while we're doing a series, and then I never look back. All right, so a lot of these we're gonna break down for parts. None of this we're gonna sell. We're just gonna either break it down for parts or keep it. So let's go see if we can scrounge up enough influence. I don't know if we should be dumping 1500 though. Where is this guy, by the way? Gas station. It's all my hard-earned influence. Influence is tough to come by in this mod. Might come over and recover this vehicle too, but we need some more gas. I don't think I've looted this gas station actually. Nope. Frankie, what's going on?
That's pretty heavy.
Hello there.
I'm looking to do some trading.
Oh yeah, we're good. Some of the stuff's actually worth quite a bit. Yeah, we already got 16. Let me make sure he has the damn biochem.
I think we can help each other out.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, he's got it right here. And he's got 2 doses of oh my god, scent block is expensive. Jesus. Now I remember people saying that scent block has been severely nerfed in this mod. I don't know how long it lasts. Usually scent block lasts 5 minutes. So if he nerfs scent block, the only thing I could think is maybe he cut it in half. Any more than half would
do you say to a bit of barter?
nerfed into the ground.
What's up?
I think we can help each other out.
Yeah.
But the one thing I'm looking forward, if we get this, we'll be able to do some bloater gas. We'll be able to do some. Oh, they do got jars of zombie. That shit's cheap as hell. We could use that for the enclave. See if maybe we can get them dead with that. I don't think zombie works that great, honestly. Where the hell is it? There it is. All right, so I got 1900.
That's
Boom.
a lot of stuff.
There it is, 1500 spent. And I'll spend the 20 on these jars of zombie. That shit's real cheap for whatever reason. This crossbow still would have been nice, but we don't have the overhead for it yet. Let's get some gas.
Nice. Better than nothing.
Anything we find at this gas station, though, for the most part, we're going to want to keep unless we find some trade items. But the mysterious wandering trader actually just popped up on the map. That's a good long trader. Like, we got to find him. Let me see where he is. Nope. He's in the spot that we're not going to. But that's a nice long-term trader you can kind of farm influence from. Well, the crossbow he has is a fully automatic crossbow. Yeah, it's semi-fire, so you don't have to charge it after each bullet. You shoot 10 shots, then you reload like a normal gun. It's a very, very good crossbow, especially on a playthrough like this where, you know, bullets might get kind of scarce. Oh, what the hell is that? DVD of Ghost Teen. Madison is still haunted by love and is in the sequel to He Doesn't Know I Exist. What?
Hello there.
I think we can help each other out.
I'm on board with that.
We could loot this area while the trader's here, just see if we could get a couple more items. Yeah, it's the best crossbow in the game, but they're very expensive, as you can see. 900 in this mod. I think baseline they're like 750. This one the price is up a bit higher. It's like 950, which is pretty steep.
I might have struck gold here.
8 containers is pretty solid. Damn, Bradley, that was a while ago. Yeah, there's been quite a bit. Curveballs are one of the big changes now. They're like little events that can take place. And some of them can severely change your playthrough. Get some stuff we could sell here.
That's that. Next place? Looks like I'm safe for now.
Josh, I am live. How you doing today? Well, Billy, you got to think of it like this. Think of it like a chicken with its head cut off. In State of Decay, when you hide off the zombie, it's just like 10 seconds or so that the zombie's still moving before it just collapses. Now, the issue is you're trying to bring logic to the illogical already. You know what I mean? But let's just say the virus affects the brain primarily, right? But when you crush their head, the virus could still shoot down into other parts of the bodies and just and keep it going. You know what I mean? We don't know what kind of parasite, what kind of virus, because there's other games that do it, like Resident Evil does the whole headless thing. There's a few games that have done the headless thing. But yeah, in this, it's more of a chicken with its head cut off type of scenario where you cut it off and it's kind of just running around.
How are you?
Got anything
and
useful
once it exhausts everything that was left over in its body, then it falls. All that we want to kill. Keep all that, and then could hit this too for the materials because we're at 11, 15. I think we'll be okay if we hit the street here. I don't see any hordes. Yeah, so that's how I justify things like zombies. Like even with their heads cut off, still moving, is the fact that they're moving to begin with. They're dead bodies, you know what I mean? So
I need a breather.
The way I look at it is whatever is infecting this body to the point where it can reanimate and move a dead body, you know. Because the whole premise behind the is it's a mutation, so those specific zombies have mutated in a way to what was containing their death in their whole being to the brain alone has spread into other parts of the body. So now it's not just the head that's containing that. They mutated, and now destroying the head alone isn't enough to completely take it down. You know what I mean? I believe that's a part of the strange mutations curveball. Will there be any more Hitman? Yeah, I was actually going to replay all 3 of the Hitman games. We actually talked about that I think that was this year or toward the end of last year. We talked about it a little bit. We just haven't got around to it yet. Damn, this place just keeps fucking spitting out more zombies, dude. Did he scream? He did. Fuck. Nathan, you said I got you playing Cyberpunk? Hey, I hope you're enjoying it, dude. Yo, Cyberpunk is so good. Yeah, the Juggernaut's complicating things a little bit, but shed had a lot of fucking zombies in it. That's wild. So our goal is to just get in.
For now.
Get the mats, get out.
Oh look, more nothing. I know someone who could use this.
Yeah, I wanted to try the freelancer stuff. Like, trust me, guy, I really wanted to try the Hitman. Yeah, we just haven't got to it yet. We will though. We definitely will. Damn, I was hoping for a bag of materials out of there, chat. We got nada. So we're picking over town pretty good. Post office really isn't gonna have shit in it. These houses will be good for like some little knick-knack items here and there, but again, nothing like super game changing. I just really wanted mats. Yeah, there's no like modded zombies in the game, Bradley. People have altered the ones that are already in the game, but as for like adding a new freak, no. There's no respawn in this game, no. The closest thing you get to respawn, it's not even respawn, it's traders will kind of spawn on the map. Wandering traders will show up and then you can trade with them. But I hope we can get this out of here without him getting aggroing. Bro, let me live my fucking life, dude. How about that? Yeah, that was turning into a shit show. From Bosnia,
Not seeing much of
Bellman, I appreciate you, dude. All right, yeah, he was trying. So now we got the biochem. I am going to get that installed so we can kind of get an understanding of what prices are going to be like. Because that's the only thing about biochem is if plague cures cost 18, I wonder if he raised the prices of any of this shit.
Behave while I was gone?
Even if he didn't, though, it's still going to be quite competitive. But we need to try to see right now if we can get some bloater gas made up, so we can go ahead and farm up some. We gotta go down and kill these people. Oh, they're in a shitty spot too. They're in a really gassable spot though. Yeah. We should be able to hit them with bloater gas pretty easy, guys. Ooh, everybody's plagued up.
I'm gonna rest up a bit.
That's a screamer moving around out there. Floater. I don't know what this mod does for the human enemies. We haven't had to deal with them yet. The one thing we could take to fight the humans would be like the Big Hank. Would be a pretty decent rifle type situation, but we haven't been able to get any good guns. The one thing I've noticed about this mod is guns, chat. Like trying to find like anything high tier military grade. We've been able to find like small like pistols, shotguns, crossbows, you know, Big Hank. Ooh, you know where we can, I think I might be out of another gun that we could use that might be a little bit more effective than the Big Hank. And I don't think there's anything the mod creator could do to stop me. Can't stop me, Buster Carl. Yeah. We got this, chat. Good idea. You ready? Let's grab a... Got a plan, chat. I got a plan. Like Dutch. Can you get a sniper in this game? Yeah. There's all types of guns. Damn, we didn't... Oh, we should hit the military checkpoint over here, too. Maybe we'll get some military grade weapons out of that. All right, let's see. Let's go do my first initial plan first, though. We should have enough gas to get up. I'll grab a can, just... You think it's pre-looted? Nah, never. This one, it can't be. Dutch's plan didn't work out, but mine will. My plan 100%. We're coming back with some heavy artillery, chat. You'll see right now. Because we're looking for weapons right now to help us fight the humans, just in case the bloater gas doesn't work out as well as we hope.
Sticking around here too long would not be smart.
So biochem is installed. There ain't no way, Floppy, brother. With the raid, dude. You know I appreciate you. Guys, Floppy asked me yesterday if I would do a collab with him. And I told Floppy, we have a pretty strict rule on the channel of no collaborations. But I think for Floppy, we can make an exception. What do you guys think? We just need to find out what game. Maybe we should have Floppy play State of Decay with us. Floppy, have you ever played State of Decay? Guys, has Floppy played State of Decay? Here it is, chat. Right in this box. Right in this box, baby. There she is. We got the sea bass. This bad boy shoots 357 and it's scoped. It's always here, so this is one of the map-specific weapons. Yeah, you get your hands on one of these. It is super strong. You can kind of two-shot human enemies in the face. 2-3 shots, you can usually kill them. If you look at the power on this, it's almost max. It's a really strong gun. So yeah, we got that bad boy there. I had a feeling the mod creator wouldn't have taken this out. But yeah, you can get some good range on it too. 357. Throw a freaking suppressor on this bad boy because it's a lever action, never jams, never breaks. Solid weapon. Now, if you want like one of the like the Big Hank is another lever action that's scoped like this, but that one you got to get through Bounty Broker. This is one of the only free ones you can just kind of get no matter what. And you get this at any point too. You spawn in on the map, you come up near the Wilkerson house. This could be an early game gun. Like if you're like, oh, I really want to get a gun early in the game, you get a car, you get a way to drive up here. You can get this within the first few minutes of playing the game. I always forget about it. But never on the channel. Oh man, Flop, we don't have to do some, dude.
Again.
Now, the only issue, though, is we still only have about 18 rounds of 357. Whoa, there. So we're going to go hit that military checkpoint now. And score big over there, too. But everybody who came over with the raid, I do appreciate you guys. I hope you all had a good night over at Floppy's. And brother, you know I appreciate you showing love always, man. Yeah, Grounded 2, baby. Only got, what, 9 days? 8-9 days? I'm excited. I honestly thought about kind of jumping in, playing a little bit of Grounded 1 to kind of get back in the flow of things, but I don't know. What I was gonna play today, if I had the time, I was gonna start Gears of War 5. I wanted to see if it's really as bad as people say. I enjoyed 4. The only thing I was pissed off about is the ending of 4 and then them straight up carrying the game. It's like the next game. It was like a to be continued type thing. Like, bro, really? But I was gonna check out Gears of War 5. See if it's really as bad as they say. You mean to ride, Bree? Like what's the first bug I want to ride in? Come on, baby. You're a whole bitch being preluded, dude. That's crazy, bitch ass. So the military tent is still accessible. Who jinxed it? Who said that, dude? Somebody jinxed that shit and made it empty. It was you, Lower. Wasn't Lower did it. It's Lower's fault. Damn, I don't have any bullets. Did I store those? I don't think I brought them. I do got 11 bullets, so we're okay. Gears of War 5's on PC, yeah. True Winner said you liked 5.
Nobody else is home. But with a plague heart around, that won't last.
So we might be able to get some military grade stuff out of here too. Bree, I mean, I think it'd be cool to. I'm excited to ride any bug. I wonder. I'm wondering if you could ride spiders. I don't recall what they were riding in the trailer there. But I'm excited to ride any bug, and I don't know if it's gonna like, can you fight with it, or are they just mounts? Like, is it gonna be like an arc type of deal where you can like attack while you're on the bug? That's gonna be interesting to see. Am I playing any new games next week? Yeah. Gears Grounded 2 drops, and then going into August, beginning of August, we're gonna be absolutely swarmed with new games in August. They're riding an orb weaver and an ant, and yes, they fight. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Can't wait, dude.
Think if I stare long enough, I'll find something?
Nothing, Chip. This is pretty bad loot right now. Yeah, August is gonna be a really busy month for us on the channel, guys. We're gonna be flip-flopping all over the place with new releases. 22 bolts, man. I will take it. It's like every time I keep hitting these big scores on bolts, I'm like, I wish I had that freaking auto crossbow. Billy, we'll still be playing Cyberpunk. Yeah, unless the viewership absolutely tanks to non-existent, manageable numbers. It's not like I'm just going to stop playing all the games we're playing right now. I try to space my games out enough to give me enough time to finish the games I start before more games come out. So right now, like 7 Days to Die, we probably only have like maybe 2-3 more streams of. Before we move on from that. This will probably take me at least another, if I were to guesstimate, anywhere from like 5 to 10 streams altogether. Nah, I'd say 8 to 10. Probably anywhere from 8 to 10 streams, if I could even beat it. Cyberpunk's going to be at least, depending on viewership, that'll be at least, 14, 15 streams. Cyberpunk will carry easily into August. That'll probably be one of the games that we carry. Into August. This will probably go into August a little bit. 7 Days won't make it to August. 7 Days will probably be replaced with Grounded. That will take up Grounded slot. Or Grounded will take up 7 Days slot, and then we'll really be carrying like these 2 games into August. And then it kind of depends on where they're at with Grounded and how much content's in the game. Really showcase how long we're going to play that for. Hopefully it's a bit more feature complete than Hold on, chat. I gotta think of something real quick. Marshall. We're gonna go grab ammo though.
Having a plague heart move in must
Sun's
really
gonna be
fuck up
coming up.
property values.
Yeah. Well, Floppy's worried about swearing. Floppy, if you've watched my stream for more than 5 minutes, bro, you know I swear. People always, I get people all the time. Language. Man, listen, bro, I was a Marine. Okay, I think I do a decent job keeping the swearing down as much as I can. But I also don't give a shit. It's just one. And clear them out of the area just to be safe. My thing is, like, when it comes to like ferals, it's like I would rather deal with them on my terms. You know what I mean? Because it's like dealing with ferals like on their terms is never a good time.
Enjoy peace eternal, asshole. Aim for the head. I gotta rest.
Fable? What do you think? What Fable are you referring to, Fred? You talking like me playing Fable, like Fable 3? Or are you referring to like the new Fable game? Because the only Fable we haven't played yet is Fable 3. We still got to play that. How you doing tonight, by the way, brother? But I would like to play Fable 3 before Fable 4 comes out. See, and the old timers are built different. Yeah, those guys are built different. So it's a completely different environment now. We got some pretty nasty potty mouths in the military. Ryan, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. I appreciate you. But yeah, you get guys in the Navy and the Marines, like they swear like a storm. But yeah, those old timers, like those guys they're just built different. The Vietnam guys are some swearers though. You get guys like pre-Vietnam, those dudes are like walls, man. You get those Vietnam guys though, they'll Jesus. And they're cussing up a storm, dude. All right, so we're gonna switch back over to him real quick, and I'm gonna get both of.
My favorite person.
We'll get both of them healing up.
I'm gonna see if resting up will take care of this.
Yeah, Fable 3. Yeah, I definitely would like to get a playthrough of Fable 3, Fred, done pre-Fable 4. As for when we're going to do that, not exactly sure. I was waiting on an announcement. Like, so once they announce Fable 4, just kind of give you guys an idea of like how a content creator thinks. Right now, realistically, there's probably not a whole lot of... I mean, there could be a decent amount of people searching Fable, but mainly waiting for Fable 4 announcements. So the way I look at it is I'll wait until Fable 4 is announced, then that's kind of create some hype, some buzz. You know, Fable's going to be all over. So then it's like, boom, we take advantage of that hype, the buzz. We start a Fable 3 playthrough right in that little hype train right there. And that's the best chance of like having the series be very successful. That's how at least I would look at it. It's like a content strategy, at least. Try to capitalize on Fable 4, because realistically, that's the only way we're going to really be able to generate any hype for 3. Ryan, thank you so much for the membership. I appreciate you. I seriously appreciate it, dude. All right, yeah, so we're going to head down. Let's check the prices on those crafts now. So we got our biochem. Scent block is same price. Okay, so he didn't change the price of scent block. It's still, actually, I think it's cheaper. I don't ever remember it costing medicine, though. Or 7 cases of chemicals. Only 2? Yeah, I thought you got 3 base. They're pretty affordable, Chad. We can afford them right now. Am I on TikTok as well? No, right now I'm just on YouTube. I have been thinking about, you know, doing some like dual streams to like Twitch. Again, like I used to do it back in the day, but it was just a lot of setup and BS for like not a whole lot of like, it wasn't really getting out of it. I'd have, you know, 1,000 people watching me on YouTube and like 3 people watching me on Twitch. So it's kind of like, I felt like I was wasting a lot of time, like doing all the setup and stuff like that, just for like there really to be nothing really to come out of it. But I've been thinking about doing some Twitch stuff, but I can't get my Streamlabs to work. I tried to do some Twitch stuff the other day. I can't get for some reason, my Streamlabs won't send out the signal to both YouTube and Twitch. I don't know. We're having issues with it. So I just said, screw it. The Adium plugin for OBS. Is that for OBS baseline floppy, or is that for Streamlabs? Because I use Streamlabs. I have OBS set up too, but the Adium plugin, I might have to look into that, because yeah, I was having a hard time trying, because Streamlabs, if you have the plus, you can like do the multi-streaming from there, but that shit is like not working. All right, so what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go hunt down those humans, but because our food is tanking, we gotta do something. So we're gonna gear up to go fight humans right now. I do need these med kits. I'll bring some decent stamina items. We'll bring the med kits. We'll bring good heals. I'll bring the zombie. Fire.
Lift this.
We're gonna grab our sea and sky. I'm gonna craft up another suppressor. No, we'll just take the suppressor off the pistol. Okay. No reason to waste parts right now. Okay, so sea and sky is good. And then, no, Floppy's got a way cooler voice than me, and his little finger, dude. Oh my god, super jealous.
We'd probably function better with a leader.
Super jelly. Okay, so yeah, I got 8 rounds plus 10, guys. We got not a lot of ammo. Okay, so let's see. So our original plan is gonna, or the plan A is go over there, whip some gas in, kill him, be done with it. If not, then we're gonna have to use a combination of zombie and shooting him in the face. So we're gonna go ahead and craft up 2 of these. That'll give us 4 things of bloater gas. All right. So this is quite dangerous. Human enemies obviously are no joke.
Wait up.
The state of K2 a little unbalanced. Some might feel out of place, but how much gas does this have? Yeah. I was thinking about bringing the truck, but the problem is the truck needs a repair kit, and I don't really want to fucking use a repair kit on that. That needs, so we'd have to use repair kit and gas. With this, we just got to use gas, so. Yeah, TJ, I mean, I've thought about doing like the whole vertical thing. I was even gonna like stream simultaneously to like YouTube vertical, and but it's just it takes a lot to set up and manage and bandwidth,
the
and
government is hiding out there in bunkers or whatever. Like they have their shit together good enough for that? Please.
but it's like a lot of work, and then I just feel like you don't get anything from it like that. You know what I mean? Like, I could just be being naive to the whole situation. It could be extremely beneficial, and I could grow leaps and bounds and introduce my community to all different platforms and bring a bunch of people in. Like, very, very possible. But in my experience,
can't be far away.
it just never seems to work that way. Like, it's all in theory. So we're gonna go down the back road here because we'll be able to avoid the town. I think it's the second turn. Yep, right here. So they're in this building here. That's why I was saying it's a very gassable building. And if we come up on the side, we should be able to chuck the gas right in through the front. And I think there's only one way in and out of this place too. Everybody's fucking running. Not going as far as I wanted that to.
This could be an issue, folks. As long as we keep acting smart, we'll keep getting through these.
Would like to loot their bodies, but we've got quite a few infected on us right now, so we're gonna keep it moving.
I have to rest.
But a 357 caliber, as you guys see, did work. Yeah, shit. I told you that gun hits hard, guys. That's why I was trying to think of what gun I could. So 50 cals will one-shot human enemies, even on lethal zone. You hit them in the head, it'll just kill them outright. So we'll actually use a
And we're down to the
med
last
kit.
one.
That freaking bloater gas got me pretty damn good. But yeah, it's one of those things where these 357 style weapons, they hit so hard. I was like, it has to be good, right? It's got to be good. And sure enough, it worked out. Worked out good. So let's see if we can get back down there, loot their bodies. Do I have a job? Johnson, what do you mean? Like, I'm a full-time YouTuber now. A lot of people will sit here and they'll talk shit about me and my, I guess you could say, my lack of work. And how, I had somebody in here before, like making fun of me, saying like I needed to get a real job and all this and this and that because I'm a full-time YouTuber. And I laugh because it's always so funny, guys, because you get judged for doing this for a living, but it's like they discount the fact that I served in the military for 13 years, 3 combat deployments. Okay, I spent almost 2 years in the combat zone. Been blown up twice. I have, shrapnel scars all over my legs. I'm a 100% disabled veteran. I worked bridge construction for... No, Johnson, not saying you are at all. It just, when you asked that question, it kind of just reminded me of the whole situation. But yeah, people will discount all that. Then I did bridge construction for 3 years. I drove tractor trailers for 5 years. Yeah, it's just like, but people always like discount that. They're like, oh, you never worked a real job. And it's just like, I mean, I might not be right now. I will give you that 100%, but I've done a lot, dude. I've done a little bit. Some would say I've earned a little bit of a break. People just kind of see where you are now and not where you came from. But again, this also is not an easy job either. Oh, Fred, I appreciate it. I mean, this is definitely work too, guys. I promise. If you see, because if all I had to do was just sit down and play video games all day, yeah, YouTube would be the easiest job in the world. And I'm pretty sure, Cryptic and Floppy can attest to this. it's not as easy as just turning on the camera and just, you know, playing video games. Because if it was that easy, everybody and their mother would do it. You know what I mean? It would be that simple. Ooh, we got a bloater inside. Where'd the bodies? Oh, they're there. The two of the bodies, I believe, are out here, and one, I think, died inside. Oh, so one of them got up and walked away. I heard her turn. Shit. Where'd she go? There she is. I think that's her, right? No. That's a regular. One of them turned. This one we shot in the face. Jabari, I'm not even, but that's my thing is, you know, I don't like to play the veteran card either, because to me, I don't think that's a viable cop out. Like I chose to join the military. I chose to go to combat. You know, those were decisions I made actively. Nobody forced me to do it. So at the same time, I don't feel like it's right for me to try to lean on that as like a crutch. Like, oh, well, I don't have to work anymore. I shouldn't have to do this because I did this. Like, there's plenty of veterans out there that have served in combat, done the same thing I've done, plus more, and they're still out there working jobs every day, busting their ass day in and day out. You know what I mean? So
have eyes on a plague screamer.
I don't find that to be a viable argument necessarily. I kind of just bring it up so people know that, like, you know, I have worked in my life. You know, it's not like I just woke up one day and just said, you know what, Silver Spoon, let's start doing some YouTube, man. So none of those are the humans. So they're generally pretty easy to spot because they're wearing clothes that zombies never wear. I think but when I got into that little tissel out there and I ran off, they could have despawned too, Chad. I'm not exactly sure how permanent.
A headshot would let me harvest a poison gland from that bloater.
Whatever, it's all good. We got him dead though, Chad. That's all that matters. Our main goal was to clear that, and we did. So now we're no longer losing that food. Floppy's, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Floppy's lying, brother. You are extremely good at what you do, man. I look at the stuff you do, dude. I'd consider you a lot more refined than I am, man, when it comes to like videos. Like your edited stuff is phenomenal, dude. Like you're
clear, but
like I was in your stream the other day, dude, and like you were giving me ideas of stuff I would like to implement on my stream, bro. Like when you sit there like in between gaming, you kind of like go into like your little talking mode, and you like put your little penis finger guy with the ski mask on behind the desk and shit. Like that's so cool. And it's like I could set that up. I got my green screen. I could put a background and blow it up, but I just never have, you know. But then when I see it in action on your shit, I'm like, man, that looks really nice, dude. I should probably clean this place up a little bit, you know, and have a little bit more like that.
This will come in handy.
That shit, it just looks good, man. It looks really nice, high quality. It's clean.
What I was hoping for.
It's hoping for some food. Oh no, that food's next door. What am I doing? Morty, thank you for the super chat, brother. Like how he missed everything next. Dude. Did not expect that. That screamer heard the shot for sure. Damn, that was a bit louder than even though that was a suppressed gunshot. But Morty, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate the super chat. No, not the penis guy. I said the penis finger guy with the with the ski mask. I don't know if that makes it any better, but I didn't say the penis guy. That's crazy, dude. I said the penis finger guy with the ski mask. Like you left out like so many words. Do I make enough money to support my living? Yes, yes. If I didn't, I would not be doing this day in and day out. The only reason why I am able to do this full time is because I can afford to pay my bills with what I do at the moment. Edward, what's up, brother, man? How you doing? And again, Morty, I appreciate the love, brother, for real. That means a lot to me, dude.
Get back in the game.
So, I was hoping to get a damn food ruck out of this place. I don't think we're gonna get it.
Nothing more to see.
God damn it. Oh, Morty, dude. What is going on, brother? Just dropping the 5 gifted, man. Seriously, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate your service, Micah. I mean, if it's something you want to do, brother, man, you just do it. Yeah, it's just, if it's something you're really, truly passionate about, you want to, you just do it, man. There's no... That's not a regular zombie. That's one of the humans. I was gonna say, she looked weird. I played this game for so long, Jay, and you see all the zombie models. That one just looked off.
Can you keep this up?
We gotta be careful with how many zombies we kill here. 2 live with the 5, dude. Thank you. Hey guys, if you receive a membership today, also make sure you guys get those hearts in the chat. 2 live, I appreciate you, brother. Now, I think it would be a good time if me and Floppy do a stream together. I feel like it'll definitely be a good time.
That's a lot of stuff.
Could you imagine me and Floppy together, licking gummies, slurping some noodles? Dude. Weird. I want to go down and see if we can get an ammo, maybe a gun out of here. There's the other one. All right, so this one we're gonna hit in melee. If I shoot, so the suppressor does not seem to be. Nobody said anything. Why y'all gotta make a sound? Nobody said nothing about licking noodles. Is what the fuck? It definitely says slurping noodles, not licking anything. Oh, nice. Got the. Oh, I love this gun. So we just got a mint condition precision G17, guys. This is a god tier sidearm.
Barely lift this.
Damn. No, no, it's got the suppressor on it. I switched it back. I think there's a feral up there. That's the reason why those zombies are acting that way. All right, so I want to see if we can get anything else out of here. But yeah, we just got that precision G17, guys. That is a great gun. It only has 2 bullets in it. I don't have any 9mm on me, so... Yeah, they nerfed the suppressors in this mod, so sound suppression gets better as with the better tier suppressors. So the improvise is gonna, it still makes quite a bit of noise. As you've seen earlier, I shot and it still attracted some zombies around. It wasn't as loud as a full gunshot, but it still worked a bit. And I guess as you get better suppressors, they're supposed to be better. Okay, so 50 cal round is huge, but I don't want to waste inventory on that right now. We always come back for it. Morty, there ain't no way, brother. There's no way. Seriously, man, that's a lot, dude. Morty, thank you so much, dude. Just drop 20 more gifted. I cannot tell you how much that means to me, dude. Thank you so much for that. Holy shit. Make sure you guys get those hearts in the chat. We're sending out 47 new channel members today, guys. That is fucking wild. Hey, just me, you helped, dude. Yeah, we had this discussion before, man. The fact that you're here watching, dude, you are helping, bro.
You're such a stupid waste of energy.
Definitely take the grenades.
Wow. Fuck you too, then.
Damn, why are they so pissed? Oh, nice. M17, another good sidearm. That's a 20 round 9mm. The Echo 2X, the Echo S2 is a pretty good sniper crossbow too. All right, so we're doing all right. No rifles, nothing like that though. Breezy with the super chat. Thank you. I feel like if State of Decay 3 had a protagonist system that gave certain characters a skill tree to build off, would help mix up with the auto gen. I said the same thing, Breezy. I was like, you know, one of my character ideas I had for State of Decay, 2 or 3 or whatever, was I know a lot of people want to make their own character, right? You know,
I don't think I can go much longer without a rest.
So my idea was allow when you start a community. Tell me what you guys think about this idea. Do you think it's dumb? It might be dumb. What do you guys think about this though? When you start a game, you're allowed to create one survivor. That's it. Just one survivor, your survivor. You could name them. I don't know, maybe there's like a random, like you can name them though. Maybe you can choose a character model on what they look like. Basic stuff. Doesn't even have to be like in-depth character customization. Just being able to change their name, choose the model of what they look like, maybe change your hairstyle, right? And allow you to create one character. That's it. Just one. All right. And then you play the game and that's it. That's the only character you can create. The rest of them will be randomly generated like normal. And I felt like in doing that, you would have such an attachment to that character because that's your character. You know what I mean? That's yours. That's your Brian Menard. That's your Priscilla. You know what I mean? Like it's your character. And like if they die, that's a permadeath thing. Like I guarantee you would have people restart in the game chat just to get their character back. It would be so much risk with it. I feel like I would be super attached to their character. I'd be so scared to lose them. It would really, really elevate that permadeath feeling. And that's how I kind of was like, I think that'd be a pretty cool system, you know, for them to do. Because it gives players the customization they want. Oh yeah, we already looted this, damn. But then also keeps it so the random characters and stuff are still a thing. That's gonna suck. So that's gonna stir. We're gonna get out of here. Now I think the timer on a stirred plague heart is like 40 minutes before it wears off. Yeah, I've used the community editor in the past, more gaming, and done it, but like, you know what I mean? It's a mod. And it's not the same as like it being built into the game. But yeah, you can do it with the community editor and stuff like that, obviously. But if you're on Xbox, you don't have access to mods, so it's like only people on PC could do that. Because I used to do it. I used to name survivors after viewers in the community. Like in my old playthroughs I used to do. And they would always die somehow. When it comes to the base building in State of Decay 2, I feel like if 3, like I always tell people, because there's so many people that want to, like, they'll be like, oh, you know, for State of Decay 3, I want to be able to build a base anywhere. I want to be able to build my base out of trees and cut wood and kind of build. And I'm like, I think that, what is that building, that base building called? Is it modular? Chat, where you're allowed to free build anywhere, you kind of just build walls, and what is that style called? It's in all the freaking sandbox survival games. I think it's modular base building. What, does anybody know the name of it? It has a term.
Drop off successful.
It is modular. Yeah, so like a lot of people that see State of Decay, they're like, oh, you know, I hope in the next State of Decay, we could like build our bases wherever we want. And I'm like, that's just not State of Decay. Like, again, you know, I get people, like people are trying to turn State of Decay into something that it's not. Like State of Decay has never been a build your own base. They have predetermined cool buildings with their own quirks and, you know, benefits and things like that. And then you're allowed to like build different facilities inside the base. I love that system. I think that's why I enjoy State of Decay's base building system so much, because I don't have to put much thought into it. There's already so many other systems in the game that I don't have to sit here and worry about building my base. Some people would absolutely love that. I get it. Go play 7 Days to Die. You know what I mean? Like there's other games that do it way better. Like that's just not what State of Decay is. I wouldn't care to see for modular base building in the game at all. Now, what I would like to see in State of Decay is just more depth. Like still have the predetermined cool base locations, maybe have more of them that we could choose from on any singular map, but just have more depth to the base building system, to the facilities, like allow us to do more with a facility. You know, like right now facilities are pretty basic in State of Decay. They have 3 levels and then that's it. Like you want level 1, 2, 3. Most people don't even level up to level 3 because most time 1 or 2 does the job. There's no real true benefit to building up the facilities and stuff like that. But I would like to see more depth, maybe more branching decision-making that you can make within facilities. I think that would be really cool. Like really expanding on the basic facilities. I've always said it, maybe turning walls into a facility themselves, because in this game, you can't do anything. Like the zombies can breach your base so easy just through the door. Now it's like, imagine if you had walls up, you know what I mean? And then, you had like they had like you could like upgrade your walls and like I thought that would always be a cool system if they implemented that in State of Decay, because I hate the fact that it's like you have these walls around your base, but then the zombies just come through the door, and it's like, what's the point of having walls? You know what I mean? When the zombies just come through the door. So I would like to see them, you know, do stuff with that system and just really add depth to what is already here. Just build on what is already here, and I think that would be phenomenal, chat. I think that would be a really, really cool thing. But yeah, for them to go straight modular and just allow you to build bases anywhere and do it like that just wouldn't be State of Decay. I don't even know how they would make that feel like State of Decay. It just wouldn't, you know what I mean? It would be a completely different game at that point, just because the bases are a big identity of the game. I don't think the free building would work in a game like this, but like I said, I feel like if they just add some more depth to what's here right now, I think it would be awesome. It'd be a really cool system. Are we done with 7 days? No. I just said we got at least 1 or 2 more streams of 7 days before. We're going to replace 7 days with Grounded 2 when it drops. So we still got a while. Probably at least 1 or 2 more streams of 7 days for sure. All right. So we did get this Bolt Scout, and it is not the one with the scope, unfortunately. But it's the only gun we have that shoots 5.56. We'll get that on a base defense weapon. Now that we have this, I am looking at potentially recruiting a Red Talon. Yeah, because I mean, look at this. Like, I think this base is like, it's so cool. You know what I mean? They turned like a trailer park, and it's like some people would like, oh, I'd love to do this myself. I get it, but I don't know. I think Undead Labs has always done a really cool job with their base designs. Like, if you haven't, Chet, like, take some time, load up a map, and move into, like, go on, like, Green Zone or something. That way it's easier for you to do. But I want you guys to go on every map in the game and just go. Some of the bases are kind of similar, across, especially across the first 3 maps. But especially on Trumbull Valley, just go around and look at the detail, like the small little things that you really want to notice. Like, you come over to your garden facility and you look at it. This is what I love about State of Decay. Like there is... Like, granted, like, you're not over here actually planting the seeds and doing all the tedious stuff, but it's here, you know what I mean? Your community is doing it. It's a simulated thing. But, like, if you come around and you look, like, there is a bunch of, like, cool details in all of these facility mods. Like, you look, you know, they got, like, the little plant things here. They got, like, the gardening books there, farming for fucking dummies. And you come around, you look in the base, and, like... There is all this stuff, like, in the command room, you know what I mean? You got all these, like, call signs. There's just tiny little details that when you're going around looking, and it just looks really, really nice. How they kind of, like, squeeze everything and build these out. I've always loved it. But, yeah, if you do it, go around all the different maps and just kind of look at all the... Providence Ridge has some really cool ones, too, like, especially, like, the diner button... the diner... base, that one's really, really cool. The fire station is really, really cool. There's a lot. Yeah, they look cool, but...
In case you're wondering, no, I'm not too happy about all this.
Jurassic Junction was a really cool base in Heartland. Yeah, that one was dope. All right, so our food is now decent. We do got to do another big push for food, but we got to get that Red Talon. So right now, as you guys can see, we are losing no food after we got rid of our last survivor. After he unfortunately passed away. As you guys can see, we are not losing any food. So we got to do a nice little build up, get some more food. But I want to get that Red Talon. Can you have more than one base? No, you can only have one base at a time. Yeah, you get the, but you can move at any point. Like, you could take your survivors and move to different base locations, but no, you can't have, like, more than one. I don't even know how you would manage something like that. That'd be kind of weird. Be cool, but it'd be weird. Because then you're talking, like, because right now in State of Decay 2, there's a pretty strict community cap. You're only allowed, like, 12 survivors or 9 survivors soft cap. I think the main cap is 12. So it'd be pretty hard to try to spread them out. You know, even if you could, it'd be hard. You know, they would have to increase the survivor cap by quite a bit in order for something like that to even remotely work. But no, but you can move, like, anytime you want. You just have to meet the requirements for the base, and then you can move around. Yeah, Bolton, you talking about like the starter houses?
As long as even
Yeah,
one
the
of those damn plague hearts is left, I won't sleep well at night.
if they do anything like they did in the State of K3, like they did in this one with the, I found all the bases in Trumbull's map to be quite unique. Same thing with Providence Ridge, minus the warehouse base. Providence had some pretty unique bases, like the sawmill, the firehouse was a really cool one. The biker bar there was a really cool one. Every base on Trumbull Valley is pretty cool, minus the military base super sucks. But you know, like the military base down here, Fort Marshall's really unique. Tranquility Factory's really cool. The Red Talon base is like in an old broken down fair. Oh, the enclaves. Yeah, enclaves are really, really booty. I would like to see them expand on that system too. So yeah, we're gonna hire Red Talon, guys. I have enough points to get one, but we're gonna do that next episode. Now I think I'm just gonna do the roll cheese for him until we get the one we want. Sometimes I won't do that, but in this playthrough here, I told you guys I'm not pulling any punches.
Anyone out there in the trading mood? We've got plenty to spare.
Spare parts, not worth it. Okay. But all right, guys, we're gonna end this here. I want to say thank you all so much for coming and hanging out today. I know we only did one stream today, but tomorrow we'll be back 2 streams. Yeah, we'll be playing GTA 6. Oh, hell yeah. We'll be back tomorrow. I think we're going to do... Not exactly sure what we're going to do tomorrow. Because I was thinking about trying Gears of War 5, at least a stream of it. Kind of want to, hopefully, I mean, if you guys want to watch the whole game, I'd love to play through the whole game. But I was thinking about trying out Gears 5. I don't know if I want to do it tomorrow, though. We'll see. But we got Cyberpunk. We got 7 days still going. And then potentially Gears 5. So out of those 3 games, we'll see 2 of them tomorrow. Potentially, so. But all right, I want to say again, thank you everybody so much for coming and hang out. Remember, if you guys are enjoying the State of Decay playthrough and you want to see more, just smash that like button. It helps out so much. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Drop comments when the stream's over. Hey, click back on the video, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys thought. It helps out so much. But all right, guys, I love you all. I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.